It's big for us. You know, we were in a position last year. It kind of sounds crazy, but you know, I've won IndyCar races, we've won NASCAR races, and we were in a position we didn't have funding to race all the races. So we found ourselves obviously outside the top 35. I think I finished 34th in the drivers' points, but owners' points, we found ourselves outside the top 35. And making the Daytona 500 is the big event for NASCAR racing. And when you look at it, you know, besides pure speed, I think 3 guys make it on speed. Obviously, Terry takes a past champion, which, you know, I still disagree with that. I think that should be based if you were with that team when you won the championship, not just because you won a championship you're in, because that takes a spot from teams that are working really hard and working hard to get into the Daytona 500. So, you know, rules are rules, and we made it fair and square by being fast enough. And I'm proud of my guys, proud of the team, and excited to be in the Daytona 500.
Questions now for Robby. If you have one, we'll start with Mike Vega, go Terry, and then Jorge.
Hey, Robby, congratulations. Mike Vega, Boston Globe. Just wanted to ask you a little bit about your sense about the way the race started for you. You saw smoke coming out. Were you concerned it was the engine and later, I guess it was tire rub?
Well, what it was, it looked like it was when they changed the oil. We changed, obviously, between qualifying and racing, we changed the oil. And when they change the oil, the bottom of the radiator tray gets a lot of seepage of oil into the foam. And as we went at speed, we were running hot yesterday in practice, so we changed it last night and added some oil to it and changed the weight of the oil. And it was in that tray, and it was splashing up onto the motor. And I'm like, oh man, this thing's gonna blow up. And it kind of played into my hand, because when the race started, I didn't know if I should, how I say, go balls to the wall and make sure that we run at the front and take a chance of being in one of those wrecks, or be around for the last dance. And I'm telling you, every time we come to restrictor plate races, we're normally around for the last dance, and when we are, we got a good shot at running up front. And it was good for us and good for our team, and it's big to be in the Daytona 500.
Other questions? Terry's got one, then Jorge, then I think, did Bruce have one? Yes, go ahead.
Terry Blaney, ESPN.com. Robby, so you didn't, first of all, you didn't consider pitting there at the start because of that. And second, you said on TV earlier that you were running hot most of the day. I mean, were you, what are you thinking there? You know, did you think you were going to have to do something differently? Is that going to be a problem, you think, you know, on Sunday?
Well, we're gonna obviously have to do something on Sunday. The way, you know, this is our motor that we do with Arrington, but if we can get a Penske motor for the 500, that's obviously going to be our #1 priority from here until the 500. And for Dodge, I think it's obviously the right thing, because there's only 3 Dodgers in the race, and at Talladega with a Penske motor, we were strong. I don't know if Roger will give us one, or I know he's not going to give us one. I'll still pay for one. But if we could get one of their backup motors, I think we would be in better shape for the 500. So that's obviously, now that we made the race, and it's kind of a crazy business. You say, okay, well, you made the race and you're going to get 260 grand. Well, I'm going to go write a big check to Roger if he'll give me a motor. So, you know, it's not like you keep the money at the end of the day in the sport.